me just talk to you about influence. Alright, so I grew up in a time when TVs came out and there was only 2 stations, right? And then video games came out and there was just the Atari with the Pong, you know, the ball hitting the 2 lines. But I also grew up understanding that life isn't inside, life is outside. We're always outside playing with ants and wasps and, you know, just observing nature and climbing trees and making slingshots and playing marbles and being around dirt and not washing your hands and eating food and drinking from a hose and the water been sitting there for days. All the bacteria that's outside is in me, protecting me today because of me being outside, consuming all those stray bacteria that my body needed to understand that it needs to fight it as I get older because it's in there and it's memorized. So, you know, children these days, it's not supposed to be where they're inside all the time. That's why there's all these illnesses. Think about TV and the video games, right? Before they came out, what was everybody doing? How was life then? Did you want everything? Or did you just exist and you're just grateful for having a meal or being able to get to go outside or even being inside away from the sun? It was beautiful balance of life. But now I want you to think about something. I want you to think about our creative nature, and then we created television and computers. Now, television and computers was the beginning of the end of man. It's our destruction that's happening right now. Why? I want you to think about your eyes and your ears and human existence back then to now, and how everything that we see on these TVs and phones and computers and everything we hear on the radio and as well from TVs and from people influenced from these things that we have created to take control of our minds. And now we have humans that are using it to manipulate mankind to want everything that we want. And here we are, because of that, sucking the planet of its resources to create all these things that we want and need or think we need because of what we see every day and what we hear every day. That is how easy the human is to manipulate. And it's such a mass part of humanity right now being just manipulated every day because they know what you're looking at, so they put more of it so you could buy more, so you could want more, so we could take more from the planet. And the planet knows how we used to exist and how we exist now. And the more we always take, the more we always gonna want. And here we are now in 2025 on a path of destruction created by the hands of man to manipulate each other, to want and control each other. And it's all being done and all started so long ago, but everybody's blinded because everybody's consumed by what they see and what they hear, and they keep believing that. And the only way to slip it is to let go control of who you are and give it to God. How do you do that? Because it's so confusing. How do we do it? Just do it. Stop trying to figure things out. The source is love. God is the creator. Let go of the thing that you did not create, man. And you'll start feeling what I'm feeling. And you'll open your eyes to understand that God is always going to be in control.